Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. I just, as I was sitting down, experienced my first Braxton Hicks. It was a wild ride, so it's kind of interesting to see what is going to be entailing, but I'm currently 36 weeks pregnant, so I thought I would start prepping my room for when the baby comes and kind of show you what I'm going to be doing in my bedroom. So for the first 3 to 6 months, baby's going to sleep in the bedroom and then move into her nursery that we kind of haven't really got together yet. We've got a bed and that's basically it. She's got her clothes and stuff like that. But yeah, the mattress is coming, so we're kind of still in the groove of curating her nursery. But our bedroom's big enough to have a bassinet and nursery chair, which is behind me. And I'm really interested in doing the traditional Chinese medicine 30 days of confinement. So well, I can't pronounce the word properly. I first heard about it a couple of years ago when I was watching Fresh Off the Boat, and it seemed really interesting to me, so I kind of looked into it a little bit further.
坐月子 sitting the month. I'm going to be here in your house helping you heal the entire time.
First 30 to 40 days after labor, you pretty much are just healing at home. You're staying warm, you're making sure that it's just a time for you and Bub to be bonding. My midwife has actually lent me this book, even though I've kind of already looked into it and started prepping, like food prepping and stuff like that. It was a really good read. So if you are interested in something like that, this book has been pretty helpful in like the sense of learning a bit more about this first 30 days, and it has a lot of great recipes in it as well, but none of the recipes that I've been prepping for my little sit-in is in this book. So but it's good to get an idea of what kind of things you should be eating and drinking and stuff like that. So I already knew that I wanted to make sure that my digestion was looked after, because obviously when you're a bit my brain just stopped working. I wanted to make sure I looked after my digestion and healing and keeping warm. So I will be sitting for the first 2 weeks in my bedroom and just resting, feeding Bub. So I'm pretty much going to be doing this video to set up the bedroom. And first of all would be setting up the bedside caddy. So I've got all this stuff behind me, and I thought I would show you what I'm putting in my caddy that will be next to my bed and next to the bassinet. So the bassinet will go like here. I sleep on this side of the bed, so the bassinet will go here and it will go in my bedside table, which I'll show you in a second. So I picked this up from Marketplace. It's a really good brand. I forget what the actual brand's called, but it's something bunny. If you've heard of it, you would know. I'll put it right here what the brand is. But I picked it up off Marketplace for $40. It is so big. So I thought I would split it up in 2, so for me and Bub. And so the first thing that I'll be putting in the bedside caddy is, well actually, would be the nappies. I was looking at open these up before the video started, but like how small are these? They're so tiny. I went with Eco Originals as a disposable nappy. And my girlfriend is gifting me her second-hand nappy, reusable nappies that she had with her bubba. So I'll be having both of those, but these will be backups because We also will be trying to do EC. So I've got a potty here that I bought on Amazon. Elimination communication is something that really sparked something in me, and I want to try it out because obviously as a Homo sapien or any like creature in nature, we don't actually poop where we sleep. So just like a baby, we don't actually want to soil ourselves. Teddy like doesn't want to soil herself, so she goes outside, or she'll go somewhere where she, like when she was a puppy, she would pee somewhere other than her bed because that's a natural instinct. So we kind of teach our babies to soil themselves, and then when they get to about 2 or 3, or 2, I should say 2, we have to teach them to not soil themselves and potty train them. So I'm going to try and potty train from birth. So we've got the little EC toilet, looks like a little top hat. So that will be going beside my bedside. But the nappies are just going to be a backup. So for things that sometimes things might happen, or as we're learning EC, they might go to the toilet in their nappy. So these are just backups. And then I bought 2, same brand. I've got 2 wet wipes. So this one's Manuka honey, and this one is goat's milk. So they're 100% compostable, certified organic ingredients. I thought that this would be really good for her tushy because obviously goat's milk is really calming, and the same with Manuka honey. And it says it's organic, mg 650 plus, so that's a really good quality Manuka honey. Eco Originals is actually from New Zealand, so I'd understand why their Manuka honey would be really good quality. So when obviously I won't be leaving my bed for the first couple of days, I will be using this travel nappy changing mat to change her nappies, and just in case she's accidentally soiled herself, this will keep my bed nice and clean. So I've done a bit of research on like burping cloths and stuff like that, what kind of things I need, and a lot of people have said that don't bother buying like things that aren't multi-use. So these are muslin cloths. They're big sheets, so they can practically use for anything. We do have a lot of towels, so I could probably use a lot of towels as well. But a lot of people have suggested muslin cloths for just chucking over things, wrapping your baby up, all that jazz. I've got a nose sucker. So it was either this or the electric ones. A lot of people said it really depends on the baby. So I thought I might as well buy the cheap one first. And this one was $23, where the electric ones were like $100. So I thought, you know what? Try the one that grosses me out the most, but you literally just like put it in your mouth and suck out the snot. It grosses me out, but I thought we'll try the cheap one first, and if the baby doesn't like it, we'll try the electric one. A lot of people said their babies didn't like either. Like no baby is gonna like having something up their nose. It's just, yeah. And I get quite congested anyway, so I know that the baby probably will too. I was gonna put this in there. I had a baby shower the other day with my work friends. It was really sweet for them to throw something for me because obviously I've only lived in Cairns for 4 years, and 19 months of those years I actually was living on the Sunshine Coast finishing my nutrition degree. So I haven't had really time to make close friends. So it was really nice that they threw something for me and got me lots of like baby clothes and stuff like that. And one of them was this cute little like doggy, and it's so fitting because Teddy is going to be little Bub's best friend. So I've got that to kind of entertain her, to play with when she's kind of not soothing at the moment, like not being fussy. I also have a little rattle that I bought. I thought it was really cute because it's a little flower. Like, how cute is that? Lots of bottom nappy balm. Oh, that one's from Mugu. So this one I actually bought ages ago from like the health food store. Mugu's a really good brand. It's pediatrician approved. It's got a lot of good things in it. So I bought that. But then, because I had the baby shower, I got this one as well. I don't know if you can see it. It's Willow by the Sea. It's another Australian brand. And it's got a lot of good ingredients. So it's got sunflower oil, chamomile flowers, calendula, butter, beeswax, and then lavender and lemongrass. So that one will be really good as well. Oh, and then I've got the like a sample for Walida. So I've definitely covered in the nappy balm realm. So we've got those. I'll pop them in. Where am I gonna pop them? I might pop them in the side pockets. And then for me, I've got some things for me that are gonna go in this caddy as well. So I've already popped these in, but I've washed these. So they're just nipple covers. I'm not someone who wears a lot of bras. I've never really enjoyed wearing bras, so I just never wore them. So I did buy some bralettes for home. For going out. And so I bought some organic nipple covers, just in case I leak through my shirt. I also bought this. It's a Haka nail clipper, like a nail file. And the cool thing is you can use it as an adult as well. It's got adults 12 months, 6 to 12 months, 3 to 6 months, and 0 to 3. And it's just an electric nail filer. And I thought that was really cool because I don't think I would be confident enough to actually like clip their nails in case I clip her skin. So I thought this would be a really good idea. Some Haka, so this is a ladybug Haka drip thing. And then I also bought the breast pump as well. So I've got both of them. I don't know, they came in a kit together, so I don't know what one I'm going to use. This is just for let down, whereas this one is an actual this one is an actual suction cup that you can pump. So we'll see how we go with that. So I'll pop that in there. Some supplements. So obviously for the first couple of weeks I will be bedridden, so I don't really want to be moving around a lot, so I'll be sleeping, feeding the baby, so I kind of wanted everything to be there. So I've got my, obviously these won't be living in here the whole time, so they're going to be out in the kitchen until I actually have the baby. But I've got my spleen iron tablets by Ancestral Nutrition. This is a really good Australian source beef spleen, and it's got 11.5 milligrams of iron. I found that this one has been really good for upping my iron through third trimester. I also use Bioceuticals iron, and I kind of just alternate through the two of them. But the beginning of my third trimester, I had really low iron levels, and that's purely because I just don't eat a lot of red meat, even though I was craving it. And so these iron tablets have been really helpful in upping my iron, so now my iron's good. And then I've just got my prenatal. I use the Tressos Natal by Eagles. It is practitioner only. When I was in student clinic and I was prepping myself for pregnancy, this is the one that I used, and I've kind of just continued using it for preconception and pregnancy. And I'm also going to be putting in some magnesium tablets. So this is magnesium glycinate. So this is really important for helping with sleep, and if you get a lot of muscle spasms, which I have currently been getting. So this will be good as well to have next to my bedside table. I've got these. I actually got this. This is the Willow by the Sea nipple balm. So I got this from my baby shower, but I actually bought myself one on iHerb, because when I was doing a lot of research, it was really clean ingredients, and it's a Mother Love breastfeeding nipple cream. It's obviously it's from America, so it might be really easy to get in the US, but I had to get it from iHerb. And the reason why I wanted this one is because I wanted something that, like, if my nipples were quite sore, I could just put it on and not worry that when she's drinking milk, she's going to ingest something that she shouldn't be. So it's got olive oil, beeswax, shea butter, marshmallow root extract, calendula. So this is all organic ingredients, and oh, I haven't opened yet. It smells like olive oil. But yeah, I wanted something that would be really good for her. And so this nipple balm's got shea butter. So this one's from Australia. Shea butter, mango butter, olive oil, calendula flowers, avocado, and grapeseed oil. So it's mainly a lot of oils rather than healing herbs. So it's still really good. It's just that it's more oil. It's a more oily nipple balm. So I bought this one and I got given this one. So I still got a lot of, it will take me a while to use all this. And then I put some, I actually need some right now. I put in a lip balm because my lips get so dry, and this one was given to me, what's it called, baby shower. So it's Naturalist Australia. You can get it from the health food store. It's just natural pawpaw lip balm. So it's got organic papaya enriched with shea butter, coconut oil, coconut butter, and calendula. It's free from petroleum jelly, and if you're Australian, you would know that the red tub of pawpaw cream that used to be like wildly popular, that's got petroleum jelly in it. So getting real pawpaw cream or papaya cream is really important. I've got some snackies. I don't know how long they're gonna last. They were given to me at the baby shower, but they're Loco Love. Like, if you know, you know. Like, if you're an Australian, you know, you know. This is a Byron Bay brand of chocolate, and it's just so good. So I was given black cherry raspberry. So I think that's kind of like cherry ripe. Midnight cookies and cream with activated charcoal, and dark peppermint cream with matcha. I don't actually know how long this is gonna last because I'm probably gonna eat it before birth. My mum also got me a hydrating, pore minimizing and firming collagen mask. So I thought this would be really good. I don't know where she got it from, but it's hydrating, pore minimizing and firming, and I thought this would be something for me to kind of feel good when I'm not feeling so good. Oh, and then I thought I'd put a couple of outfits. So I've got this really cute one and a couple more that I've got to wash. but this was given to me at the baby shower. Isn't it freaking cute? So I thought I'd put a couple of outfits for her in here so that I don't have to get up and go and get stuff. So I might use the ones with the zips as well in here, but I do need to do some washing. That's pretty much it for the caddy. So it's gonna go sit in there. I'll show you in a second. But I also wanted to do a caddy for the bathroom for my postpartum, because obviously that is very important as well. So you could prepare yourself so much for looking after the baby, but looking after yourself first is more important. It's like when you're in a plane and the oxygen masks come off, you got to put your own oxygen mask on first before you put your oxygen mask on your baby. So this little box that's going to sit in my bathroom from iHerb again, the Mother Love sit spray. So obviously vaginal birth, it's going to be a little bit sore down there. The sit bath spray is supposedly meant to give you a little bit of relief. I also was going to get some herbs to do a little like sit-in bath, but we'll see how we go. But I also bought off Amazon a little peri bottle, and the cool thing about this is you could also put some warm water and pop that in there as well, and so when you go to the toilet you can just do a little squirt and then pat it dry. So I thought that was really important, and I think everybody gets these days. And then I bought, so I don't fit into any of my period undies anymore because my hips are widened for childbirth. So I went up in I think I went up in a size. Plus I went and bought some heavy leak-proof underwear. The reason why I did this instead of the disposable ones, one, I didn't want to have some sort of like nappy, plasticky touching my fanoir while it's healing. So I've actually just bought 3 more, so I've got to wash them. But these are just Thinks by Kotex, and they are up to 12 hours leak-proof protection with anti-leak tech, size 12 for heavy. I've never been a heavy bleeder, so we'll see how that goes. I also bought some Bonds ones as well. These are called the nighttime ones, so they're quite thick underneath, but I thought, like, I don't want to feel like I'm wearing a nappy, even though it's quite thick under here. I don't want to have that feeling of disposable nappy feeling, so I bought some reusable underwear. So I've got 5 pairs of those. So I don't know how I'll go with washing, because obviously for 2 weeks I don't want to get out of bed, and Aaron's not going to want to wash these. So I don't know whether I should buy some more. I will think about it, but we'll see how we go. Otherwise I'll be like, Aaron, can you please go buy me some more of these, and I'll show him the box. We'll see how we go. So that's going to go in the bathroom. Just give you a little tour of the bedroom. Oh, I also bought some, I have to wash these, off Amazon, some bassinet sheets. They are Muslim bassinet sheets. Wanted to make sure that there was something nice and soft for her little head. I bought myself a tumbler. I forgot this is going to go by my bedside. The reason I bought this is because it's humongous, and this will be really good for keeping tabs on how much fluid I will be drinking, especially through labor, because I'll be having a lot of coconut water, electrolytes, and just having something that is over a litre. So I think it's 1.18 litres. Just knowing that if I'm empty, I know I can calculate it, so I've had like this many litres of liquid So I bought that as well from the health food store. It's Ever Eco, and I really like that it has a stainless steel lid instead of a plastic one. So I also bought that. Alright, so this is our bedroom. So this will be eventually moved over there where the caddy is, so that I can reach over to Bub. Hey teddy bear. I've got to put new sheets on. These are the sheets that are going to, like, our cheap sheets. They were like $28 from Kmart. I got a darker colour in case I bleed on them, and they'll be easy to wash. And then we've got Teddy's little bed, even though she sleeps with us with a nappy on. So I've got the caddy. It doesn't quite fit under there, but it's a good like storage spot. And then I've got the potty under there, some belly oil, have my drink beside me, and an orange light. We've come really accustomed to having the orange light. And over here we've got my nursing chair, and this is a new purchase as well. The little side table for my snacks and whatnot. Aaron bought a little noddy, like sound machine that actually is a night light as well. Oh, it's not turned on, but you can use that, and it gives us the temperature and time as well. And that's basically it. So we've got plenty of space. We won't feel quite crowded. And then obviously we've got our ensuite in there, so I'll pop that little box in there. That is it for the bedroom nursery. I hope you enjoyed this video. This is the first of my nesting vlogs. I will be doing a preparing for a home birth and getting all that sort of stuff together, as well as preparing a hospital bag, because you never actually know what's gonna happen, whether you have to have an emergency and need to go to the hospital. But our plan is to have a home birth, a water birth, with our private midwife. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did, and if you haven't already, subscribe. It is 8 o'clock at night, so I am ready for bed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
I was searching for